Welcome, coin enthusiasts and history lovers alike. Today, we turn our attention to one of America's remarkable pieces of numismatic artistry, the 1993 D. Washington quarter dollar. This coin stands as a captivating relic of American coinage history, cherished for its design, heritage, and collectible value. Minted during a transitional era in U.S. currency, the 1979 D quarter continues to fascinate collectors with its beauty, precision, and ties to the enduring legacy of George Washington. Its appeal lies not only in its stunning craftsmanship, but also in its significance as part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, making a prized treasure in collections worldwide. Top 4 first up into the 1993 D Washington Quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of American numismatics, captivating collectors with its enduring legacy, refined design, and connection to the nation's rich history. Minted over 3 decades ago, this coin continues to draw attention for its craftsmanship and the timeless symbolism it carries. For collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the 1993 D quarter is not merely a piece of currency. It is a representation of American pride, artistry, and precision in coin production. Its enduring popularity among numismatists underscores its significance as both a collectible treasure and a tangible reminder of the United States' cultural and economic journey through the late 20th century. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 as a tribute to the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and by 1993, it had become an enduring staple of American coinage. The 1993 D Washington Quarter, struck at the Denver Mint, continued this proud tradition, marking yet another chapter in the long-running series that celebrated the ideals of liberty and leadership embodied by the nation's first president. This was a period of technological advancement in minting, and a time when the U.S. Mint was emphasizing consistency, quality, and modernization. Each quarter produced during this year served as a link between America's past and present, embodying the same patriotic spirit that inspired the coin's creation in 1932. The obverse of the 1993 D quarter features a distinguished portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan. His image, with its noble and composed demeanor, symbolizes the enduring strength and vision that defined the foundation of the United States. The inscription's "Liberty, in God we trust," in the year 1993 framed the portrait, while the small D mint mark, located just to the right of Washington's ponytail, identifies it as a product of the Denver Mint. The reverse displays a majestic eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows, symbolizing America's readiness to defend its freedom. Beneath the eagle rest 2 olive branches, signifying peace. The design, elegant and balanced, remains one of the most recognized and admired motifs in American coinage history. Composed of copper nickel clad over a pure copper core, the 1993 D Washington Quarter has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams. Although these specifications are standard for post-1965 quarters, the precision and consistency of the Denver Mint's craftsmanship make each piece notable for its sharp strikes and clear details. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the coin surfaces exhibit a bright, silvery luster that highlights the fine detailing of Washington's portrait and the eagle's feathers. These qualities contribute significantly to the coin's aesthetic appeal, making pristine examples highly desirable among collectors who value condition and eye appeal. While the 1993 D Washington Quarter had a relatively high mintage, exceeding 500 million pieces, the challenge for collectors lies in locating examples that remain in exceptional condition. Coins that have circulated often bear marks, scratches, or dulling from years of use, making high-grade specimens, MS-65 and above, far scarcer than their overall production numbers suggest. Moreover, certain die varieties and minor minting errors, such as die cracks, weak strikes, or slight doubling, add layers of intrigue and rarity. These variations, though subtle, are highly prized by collectors who appreciate the uniqueness and history embedded in each individual coin. In terms of market value, the 1993 D Washington Quarter remains modestly priced in circulated grades, but can command impressive premiums when found in top-tier condition. Circulated examples typically range from their face value up to a few dollars, depending on preservation, while uncirculated specimens graded MS-65 or higher may sell for anywhere between $25 and $75. Coins exhibiting exceptional luster, clean fields, and strong strikes, especially those certified by professional grading services, can exceed $100 or more. Rare die varieties or minting errors, when properly authenticated, can push values even higher, making the coin an accessible yet rewarding pursuit for collectors at every level. For those interested in collecting the 1993D Washington quarter, careful selection is key. Prioritize coins that display minimal wear, sharp details, and vibrant mint luster. Certified examples graded by reputable institutions such as PGS or NGC offer confidence in authenticity and condition. Collectors are also encouraged to store their quarters in protective holders or albums designed to prevent tarnishing and physical damage. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as doing so can reduce the coin's value. Engaging with numismatic forums, coin shows, and reputable dealers can provide valuable insights into market trends and opportunities to acquire premium examples. One of the reasons this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts is its role as a bridge between the classic and modern eras of U.S. coinage. The 1993D Washington quarter was among the last issues before the state quarters program revolutionized American coin collecting in 1999. As such, it represents the end of an era, the final years of the traditional eagle reverse that had graced quarters since 1932. This historical context imbues the 1993D issue with added nostalgia and significance, as it connects collectors to nearly 7 decades of consistent design and patriotic symbolism. Over the years, the 1993D quarter has steadily appreciated in collector interest, particularly among those assembling complete Washington quarter sets. Its appeal lies not only in its visual charm, but also in its representation of American craftsmanship and continuity. The coin's subtle beauty, coupled with its historical importance, ensures that it remains an enduring favorite among both seasoned numismatists and newcomers seeking a tangible link to America's coinage heritage. In the broader numismatic community, the 1993D quarter serves as a reminder of how everyday objects can evolve into cherished artifacts through the passage of time. In conclusion, the 1993D Washington quarter dollar is far more than a simple piece of pocket change. It is a symbol of history, artistry, and national pride. Its enduring design, connection to America's founding ideals, and potential for high-grade rarity make a prized treasure within the numismatic world. Whether appreciated for its historical context, its aesthetic elegance, or its collecting value, this coin continues to stand as a testament to the lasting legacy of American coinage. For collectors seeking a piece that embodies both heritage and timeless appeal, the 1993D Washington quarter is a remarkable addition to. Next up, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar. Without a mint mark, stands as one of the most fascinating and historically significant coins in United States numismatic history. Captivating collectors around the world, this coin marks a major turning point in American coinage, the shift from silver to clad composition. For many enthusiasts, the 1965 quarter represents not just a monetary relic, but a symbol of economic transformation, national resilience, and the artistry amid 20th century American minting. Its distinctive features, historical value, and enduring appeal make it one of the most talked about pieces in modern coin collecting circles. Truly a prized treasure that connects the past and present in a way few coins can. The historical background of the 1965 Washington quarter is deeply rooted in the economic changes of the 1960s. The U.S. Mint introduced this coin during a time of silver shortage and rising demand for circulating coinage. Prior to 1965, quarters were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, the Coinage Act of 1965 changed everything. It eliminated silver from dimes and quarters to preserve precious metal reserves. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing the no-mint mark version, struck hundreds of millions of these new clad coins. This made the 1965 quarter a symbol of modernization and adaptation during a critical moment in U.S. economic history, representing the dawn of a new coinage era. What truly makes the 1965 Washington quarter so iconic is its timeless design and artistic brilliance. The obverse side of the coin features a dignified portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has graced the quarter since 1932. The inscriptions Liberty "In God We Trust," and the date 1965 circle the bust, representing America's enduring values. The reverse displays a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, an enduring symbol of peace and strength. The 1965 version, made of a copper-nickel-clad composition with a pure copper core, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams. Though it lacks a mint mark, its brilliant silver-like surface and sharp detailing in uncirculated condition give a visual charm that still captivates collectors today. While billions of 1965 quarters were minted, certain aspects contribute to its rarity and collector appeal. The transition from silver to clad caused confusion at the mint, leading to a few 1965 dated quarters mistakenly struck on leftover 90% silver planchets intended for 1964 issues. These silver 1965 quarters are extremely rare and highly coveted, often selling for thousands of dollars when authenticated. Even within regular clad issues, finding examples with sharp strikes, minimal wear, and bright luster is increasingly difficult, especially since most were heavily circulated. High-grade specimens, especially those certified as MS-66 or higher, are considered scarce and desirable additions to any collection. The market value of the 1965 Washington quarter varies widely depending on its condition and rarity. Common circulated examples generally hold face value, but uncirculated pieces can command anywhere from $5 to $50, depending on their grade. Exceptional specimens graded MS-67 or higher by PCS or NGC may reach $200 or more. However, the true stars are the error and transitional varieties, particularly the elusive silver 1965 quarter, which can fetch between $3,000 and $10,000 at auction. Coins with deep cameo proof-like surfaces or remarkable toning also attract premium prices, reflecting the growing appreciation for high-quality and visually striking examples in today's collector market. For collectors seeking to acquire or preserve a 1965 quarter, there are several key tips to keep in mind. Always prioritize condition. Look for coins with crisp details on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. If possible, invest in certified coins graded by reputable organizations to ensure authenticity and condition accuracy. Search through old rolls or coin collections, as silver planchet errors have been discovered in circulation. Proper storage is essential. Keep the coin in an airtight holder or a mylar flip to prevent oxidation or surface damage. Joining collector communities, both online and locally, can provide valuable insights into current market trends and help enthusiasts identify rare varieties worth pursuing. Beyond its physical beauty and market appeal, the 1965 Washington quarter serves as a tangible reminder of America's economic history and resilience. It represents the United States' ability to adapt to changing times while maintaining artistic and cultural continuity. Each coin carries a story of transition, from silver to clad, from old traditions to modern minting technology. For numismatists, owning a 1965 quarter is like holding a piece of living history, an artifact of progress and adaptation that reflects the ingenuity of an evolving nation. In the broader scope of coin collecting, the 1965 Washington quarter stands as an important milestone, a bridge between classic silver coinage and the modern clad era. It's a coin that invites curiosity, study, and admiration, whether one is a seasoned collector or a beginner discovering its story for the first time. Its connection to pivotal historical events and technological change ensures that its legacy endures for generations to come. Ultimately, the 1965 Washington quarter, without a mint mark, embodies the perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity. Its role in reshaping U.S. coinage, combined with elegant design and collector intrigue, solidifies its place as a cornerstone of American numismatics. Whether admired for its beauty, sought for its errors, or cherished for its symbolism, it remains a prized treasure that continues to inspire coin enthusiasts across the world. For collectors seeking a coin that truly captures the spirit of transformation and timeless appeal, the 1965 Washington quarter is an essential and rewarding addition to any collection. Next up into the 1990p Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, admired by collectors for its timeless design, enduring history, and placed within the legacy of the Washington Quarter series. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin continues the tradition of honoring one of the most respected figures in U.S. history, George Washington, while reflecting the craftsmanship and consistency of late 20th century American coinage. Although it may seem common in circulation, the 1990p quarter captures a deeper story that resonates with both experienced collectors and newcomers to the hobby. Its subtle variations, pristine mint day examples, and links to a transitional era in U.S. minting practices make it a prized treasure for those who appreciate coins as more than just currency, but as living pieces of America's past. The historical background of the 1990p Washington Quarter is rooted in a period of stability and modern transformation within the U.S. Mint. By 1990, the Washington Quarter had already enjoyed over 5 decades of production, having first been introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The Philadelphia Mint, bearing no mint mark prior to 1980, but proudly displaying its P mark thereafter, produced hundreds of millions of quarters this year to meet nationwide demand. Yet, this mintage coincided with a cultural moment defined by renewed patriotism and the approaching end of the Cold War, marking the coin as a tangible connection to a time of hope, transition, and unity. The 1990 issue served not only as a continuation of the nation's coinage tradition, but also as a reflection of America's enduring ideals: freedom, strength, and progress. In terms of design, the 1990p Washington Quarter preserves the iconic artistry that has made this series one of the most recognizable in U.S. history. The obverse features John Flanagan's classic portrait of George Washington, modeled after Jean-Antoine Houdon's 18th century sculpture, showcasing the first president in a dignified, forward-facing profile. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1990 frame the portrait with elegance and simplicity, while the small P mint mark sits neatly to the right of Washington's ponytail. On the reverse, an American bald eagle with spread wings grasps arrows and olive branches, symbolizing the nation's commitment to peace through strength. Composed of copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, presenting a durable yet refined appearance that continues to captivate enthusiasts in high-grade condition. Collectors often find the charm of the 1990p Washington Quarter in its blend of familiarity and subtle rarity. While millions were minted for circulation, finding examples in flawless mint state is increasingly difficult, particularly those graded MS-67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Minor die variations and occasional minting anomalies, such as light doubling on lettering or small die cracks, can also intrigue dedicated numismatists. Circulated specimens remain common, but the challenge lies in obtaining coins that have survived the last 3 decades without wear, scratches, or discoloration. These pristine examples, with their sharp luster and well-defined details, embody the coin's enduring appeal and showcase the precision of the Philadelphia Mint during this era. When it comes to market value, the 1990p Washington Quarter holds a modest yet promising place in the numismatic marketplace. Circulated pieces typically retain face value, but uncirculated coins can command between $5 and $15 depending on their grade and visual quality. Certified mint state coins in grades MS-66 or MS-67, however, often sell for $50 to $150, while particularly exceptional examples with superb eye appeal or unique die varieties may exceed $300 at auction. Proof-like strikes, although not officially designated, are also of interest to specialists seeking standout pieces. As with many modern quarters, its long-term value lies in rarity of condition rather than mintage numbers, an important distinction that continues to attract collectors seeking hidden gems within otherwise common issues. The rarity of high-grade 1990p quarters can be attributed to several key factors. Many coins were heavily circulated soon after release, as the economy relied on quarters for everyday transactions, vending machines, and public transportation. Few were set aside at the time, and those that survived in untouched rolls or mint sets are now considered desirable finds. Furthermore, the copper-nickel composition, while durable, tends to dull over time, reducing the population of sharply struck examples with original mint luster. These elements combine to make pristine, well-preserved pieces increasingly scarce, adding to the thrill of discovery for dedicated coin hunters. For collectors pursuing the 1990p Washington quarter, careful attention to condition and authenticity is essential. Acquiring coins graded by reputable third-party services provides assurance of quality and helps preserve long-term value. Those searching raw coins should examine the details of Washington's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the clarity of the inscriptions, all indicators of strong strike and limited wear. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in non-PVC holders or airtight capsules to prevent oxidation and maintain their original sheen. Engaging with numismatic communities, attending coin shows, or consulting specialized price guides can also offer valuable insights into emerging trends and newly discovered varieties. Beyond its numismatic value, the 1990p Washington quarter represents a piece of cultural heritage, an everyday artifact that embodies American pride and continuity. Its presence in circulation for over 3 decades connects generations of Americans who have used it for commerce, education, and collection. For younger collectors, it serves as an accessible entry point into the broader world of coin collecting. While for seasoned numismatists, it symbolizes the progression from classic to modern U.S. coinage. Its enduring design, with Washington's noble portrait and the eagle's commanding stance, continues to resonate as a symbol of national identity and artistic integrity. In many ways, the 1990p Washington quarter stands as a reminder that not all treasures come in gold or silver. Some reside in the subtle beauty of everyday coinage preserved through time. Its combination of artistry, historical depth, and attainable rarity ensures that it remains a rewarding pursuit for collectors at every level. Whether acquired as part of a complete Washington quarter set or admired as a standalone specimen, it reflects a legacy of excellence in American minting and design. Ultimately, the 1990p Washington quarter dollar endures as more than a mere coin. It is a tangible connection to the spirit of its era, a piece of American history carried in millions of pockets and preserved in countless collections. Its enduring allure lies not in extravagance, but in authenticity, offering a glimpse into the nation's craftsmanship and resilience. For collectors and historians alike, this quarter remains a timeless emblem of pride, artistry, and tradition, a prized treasure that continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts around the world. Next up, the 1979 D. Washington quarter stands as a captivating and historically rich treasure in the realm of American numismatics, admired for its classic design, cultural symbolism, and enduring connection to the nation's monetary heritage. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin continues to fascinate collectors and historians alike, not only for its aesthetic appeal, but also for the era it represents, a transitional period in U.S. coinage history. While millions are produced for everyday circulation, the 1979 D quarter has evolved into a sought-after collectible, particularly in high-grade, well-preserved conditions. Its combination of artistry, legacy, and rarity in pristine form makes it an irresistible addition to any serious collection. Introduced as part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, the 1979 D issue holds a special place in the late 20th century timeline of U.S. coinage. By the late 1970s, the nation was experiencing significant social and economic shifts, and the coinage of the period reflected America's resilience and identity. Originally launched in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the series had long symbolized patriotism and continuity. The Denver Mint, marked by the D mint mark just below the eagle's tail feathers on the reverse, played a vital role in ensuring continued supply of circulating quarters during this period. The 1979 D quarter thus bridges a historical divide, connecting early commemorative intentions with modern production efficiency and design consistency. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1979 D. Washington quarter lies in its timeless and dignified design. The obverse features a familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which had become an enduring symbol of American honor and leadership. Washington's profile, facing left, is accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1979. On the reverse, the majestic heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutches a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and defense, surrounded by the olive branches of peace. Composed of copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. Its bright silvery surface and intricate detailing continue to impress collectors, especially when preserved in mint-state condition with full luster. While the 1979 D quarter was produced in vast numbers, over 489 million pieces, it remains intriguing due to its subtle variations and the difficulty of finding flawless specimens. Coins that exhibit sharp strikes, clear details, and brilliant surfaces without bag marks are significantly rarer than typical circulated examples. Some minor die varieties, including double dies or repunch mint marks, further enhance collector interest as they represent unintentional quirks of the minting process that elevate certain pieces above the ordinary. In high grades, particularly those certified MS-66 or higher by professional grading services, the 1979 D quarter commands strong collector attention due to its visual perfection and historical integrity. The condition of a coin is paramount to its value, and this is particularly true for the 1979 D Washington quarter. While circulated examples remain common and easily obtainable, those that have survived without wear are far scarcer and more desirable. Coins with strong eye appeal, crisp detail, and original mint luster can fetch impressive prices on the collector market. Exceptional examples graded MS-67 or above, though rare, can command values ranging from $200 to over $800, depending on eye appeal, surface preservation, and certification. Proof-like or error specimens can occasionally exceed $1,000, reflecting their exceptional rarity. Such valuations underscore the continuing interest in late 20th century quarters as a niche yet steadily growing segment of the numismatic market. The 1979 D Washington quarter also embodies the evolving standards of U.S. minting technology. The late 1970s saw improvements in die-making precision and metal quality, which contributed to cleaner strikes and enhanced consistency across issues. Yet, small imperfections and unique die characteristics make collecting these coins deeply engaging for specialists who appreciate subtle distinctions between production runs. The temperament, efficiency, and quality control give the D mint mark added prestige, as it signifies both historical and technical excellence within the broader Washington quarter lineage. For collectors seeking to acquire the 1979 D quarter, careful selection and proper storage are essential. Prioritize coins that have been graded and authenticated by reputable services such as PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and protect long-term value. Look for examples that display sharp details on Washington's hair, smooth fields free from heavy contact marks, and a clear D mint mark. When storing, use inert coin holders or capsules to prevent environmental damage, and handle coins only by the edges with clean gloves to preserve their surfaces. Collectors are also encouraged to engage with numismatic communities, where insights into current market trends, auction results, and die variety discoveries are actively shared. In the current collector's market, the 1979 D Washington quarter continues to appreciate steadily, reflecting both nostalgia and renewed interest in modern-era coinage. As older silver quarters from pre-1965 become increasingly scarce, collectors are turning their attention to clad issues from the 1970s and 1980s, recognizing their historical importance and investment potential. The enduring popularity of the Washington design, combined with the satisfaction of completing date and mint collections, ensures that the 1979 D issue remains a cornerstone piece for hobbyists and investors alike. The lasting appeal of the 1979 D Washington quarter lies in its dual identity as both a circulating workhorse of American commerce and a timeless piece of numismatic art. It captures the essence of a pivotal era in U.S. history, representing continuity in design and national values. Every detail, from the iconic profile of George Washington to the powerful eagle reverse, tells a story of craftsmanship and pride. Whether cherished for its artistic merit, historical depth, or investment value, the 1979 D quarter stands as a tangible reminder of America's enduring commitment to liberty and tradition. In conclusion, the 1979 D Washington quarter dollar remains a prized treasure within the vast landscape of American coinage. Its combination of historical significance, elegant design, and collectible potential ensures that it will continue to captivate enthusiasts for generations. For those who appreciate coins not merely as currency but as living artifact of history, the 1979 D. Washington Quarter offers a rewarding journey into the heart of America's numismatic legacy, a coin that truly bridges the past and present with enduring grace and beauty.